This is the Iowa Weather Report for Thursday, June 20th, 2013. Now our first look at the 0Z GFS Model Run. At 1 p.m. this afternoon, we have some energy moving in through the northern Rockies and Pacific Northwest. That'll be moving into the northern plains. That'll be enhancing a storm system with some showers and thunderstorms. That'll be coming in our direction late in the day. GFS shows maybe some isolated activity during the afternoon into the early evening, but the main chance of rain looks to fall over the overnight hours. And during those overnight hours, there could be a chance of some severe weather. Here's the severe weather outlook for today and mainly tonight for portions of the Dakotas, Nebraska, most of Iowa except the eastern third, and the state of Minnesota and western Wisconsin. When we take a look at the probabilities, here's the tornado probabilities. Better chances look to be from the Twin Cities and northwestward through eastern North Dakota, far northeastern South Dakota, and around the Duluth area. And then when we go to the damaging wind outlook, the better chances still are in the area of the enhanced tornado threat from the Twin Cities northward through Fargo, Grand Forks, Brainerd, up to International Falls. Bit of a risk around here, and with the large hail outlook, the better chances again over the northern two-thirds of Minnesota, the eastern part of North Dakota, around the Twin Cities up to St. Cloud, Brainerd, Fargo, and Grand Forks, with a slight chance around here. Heading back to the GFS on Friday, we still have a chance of severe weather as well. Fairly isolated at that, but that storm system will be still off to our west with some showers and thunderstorms, maybe in the morning and then a break, and then again in the late afternoon, evening, and overnight. And the Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk of severe weather tomorrow as well. This will be over the southern two-thirds of Minnesota, the northern third or quarter of Iowa, most of Wisconsin, Nebraska, and South Dakota and southern North Dakota. But the better probabilities look to be over from about the Twin Cities westward through most of South Dakota, the northern part of Nebraska, maybe clipping far northwest Iowa. We'll have to wait and see if what happens with this. As we move back to the GFS on Saturday, that system is still going to be nearby. We still could see some showers and thunderstorms around. The better chances look to be from maybe about Highway 20 further to the north. Temperatures around 90 at this point. Sunday, the system starts to ease toward us, so we could see a little bit more increased chance of some showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening especially, with highs still in the mid to upper 80s to lower to maybe middle 90s. Monday, that system begins to move away, but the winds don't really change. They're still out of the southwest. That still means warm air. Highs maybe a degree or two cooler, back into the mid to upper 80s, maybe a few low 90s around. We head to Tuesday. We still have a southwesterly wind aloft, so it's still going to be fairly warm with highs in the 80s to maybe around 90 or low 90s. Rain chances look to be pretty minuscule at best Monday and Tuesday. And then Wednesday, the winds finally switch to the west-northwest. That'll ease the temperatures back down into at least the lower to middle 80s with a little bit of drier air, as the rain will mainly be well off to our north and well off to our east at this point. And a week from today, you can see that energy diving into the Great Lakes. That'll be putting us in a northwesterly pattern on the edge of a fairly decent hot dome that's going to be developing over the Rockies into the desert southwest Four Corners region. And that'll take the showers and thunderstorms from here eastward into the Great Lakes, New England, along the East Coast. But from the Mississippi River westward, it looks very dry and very hot as well if this was to pan out. A couple days after that, on the 1st of July, a humongous heat dome, including a 600 on the 500 millibar chart, over about Salt Lake City into southwestern Wyoming. That extends further to the east and southeast. We have a slight west-northwesterly flow that'll keep a lot of the extreme heat further to our southwest, but that looks to be temperatures well into the 90s if this was to be right. Maybe a shower or storm well off to our north may clip us. And at the end of the forecast on July the 5th, now the 594 ridge is now almost on top of us, maybe just a skosh to the southeast of us, but nevertheless, it's still going to be fairly warm, and with little, if any, thunderstorm activity. Most of that will be well off to our north across the North Dakota, northern Minnesota. We'll just see sunshine and temperatures, if this was to pan out, well into the 80s and 90s with heat indices nearing or over 100. Satellite image from last evening, you can see a complex of showers and thunderstorms over Montana into Alberta and Saskatchewan, some showers and thunderstorms beginning to dissipate over the Texas and Oklahoma area, and a few showers and thunderstorms moving off the southeast coast. The watch warning map from last evening, we had red flag warnings around the Four Corners region. We actually had a frost advisory in Nevada, if you could think of that, and severe thunderstorm watch in Montana with a few warnings up there as well. The QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Monday evening at 7 o'clock, shows rainfall amounts will vary widely from maybe 2 inches across the northern counties to maybe only a quarter of an inch over the south.